Really? So they're going to be on quicker. Wow.
Fingers crossed, I'm not.
I'm going to cross everything, including everything. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your featured game. This is game 3, coming to you in progress, about a minute into the game. And this is the inaugural night of our mixed league season. We can see Stan putting up a shot. And let's see who we have on these teams. It is both of these teams' first time playing tonight, first time playing together for the season. We can see Keith Wong with the ball, passing it to Brad Peters, who's got a screenshot, puts it up and just misses. Raphael setting the pick on Brad, as Brett Cornelius rolls up. Takes an open shot, Raphael with the rebound, Lee Jensen with the block. As the teams transition, Lee picks up the ball. Red has got, they overcommitted on offense, and their defense is struggling here. They only have 2 people on offense because the other 3 were fixing the defense. We'll see if the defense got set. And give me 1 second to address an issue. Pardon the interruption, and we are back. So it looks like the red team is up now 4-0 with 11 minutes left, as Brad Peters is going to pick up the loose ball and try and start the attack. Keith setting a nice early pick. Christie's going to have position. Brad gets her the ball. Nathan Dahl, great defensive position here by Yellow. Nathan takes a long shot, a little bit in desperation, but it almost went. A double rim is not a bad desperation shot. They did have a lot of time on the clock, but that's not a bad shot. Red with another high wall. Excellent defense here so far this game. Lee coming to set the pick on Brett. Brings in Raphael. Nathan's right there to close it. Brad Peters in a great position on the other side. That is textbook wall. Now Yellow overcommitted as Garth came up. Caught him for it. You can see the havoc that this has wreaked on Yellow's office. Garth still with a gap shot from about 3.5 welds out. Doesn't go. And let's see if Yellow, they're not going to be able to set up the same kind of wall they had before. Keith's tough angle shot. Peters unable to get the rebound, but Christie's going to pick it up and have a screenshot over Brad Peters. Brett comes out early to try and wedge it. And now the Yellow team with a big advantage. They kind of double floated that last possession. Garth tries a forehand around Nate, but you forget he's left-handed. Raphael showing it all off, trying to find the angle as Brad Peters interferes with that. A nice wedge. Red's trying to push the wall out. This is pretty good for first game of mixed play. Brett Cornelius with a screenshot over everybody. As Christie gets the ball up to Brad, who gets it to Keith. Jordan, unlimited goalie, closes that down. Brad Peters on Raphael's the matchup. Brad's trying to set the screen. They don't really have a wall set. Okay, there's an outside wall now. Christie launches it up the middle. Jordan picks it up and throws it to Garth. High wall from Red. They are falling back as Yellow attacks with 4. Brett sees it and stops attacking with 4. Brad got picked, and so he's going to be the wedge, but Garth just takes the shot right over Lee Jensen. Nice angle shot. Nice shot, Garth. Nathan Dahl comes and buddy bumps Keith. Trying to make something happen. Dangerous shots there. Raphael coming a wedge. Great wedge position. Great rotation there to get Christie open. Wedge out of position here. Nathan getting down as he sets the screen. Every little bit helps him. They're inside. The wall's broken apart. Nathan calls for the ball and is able to finish. Christie with that great position to draw Stan the goalie out of the way. As Jordan picks up the ball and they head back. This is a great cerebral game so far. Jordan tries to beat Lee on the outside, and he does, but Lee pins him to the wall. But Jordan gets free, spins around and dunks it. That's great work by Jordan, just exploiting a one-on-one matchup there. And speaking of which, here comes a 2-on-1 matchup that Christie and Nate set up, and a great finish. Brett unhappy with how long it took to get the ball, but Nathan was trying to do everything to get out of the way. Goalie was on his bumper. Aggressive defense there on Jordan as the pass goes all the way back to Garth. The two best offensive weapons, or primary offensive weapons, Raphael and Brett on the Yellow team, are relegated to this defensive role, which is fine, but you'll see the offense suffers, and now Garth unhappy with that open shot up the middle that he missed. Jordan picking up the ball, and they gave him the points with the mystery clock. The mystery clock expired, but it was after the shot. Keith looking for the gap shot, finds it, but it doesn't go, just missed it. Jordan's got a screen and see if he shoots it quick. He does. That possession ended in 4 seconds as Nathan Dahl tries to bring it up court. Christie as the rover can't commit. Jordan's in a good wedging position. Lee might set a pick here to break the wall. Wall is broken here. It's a 2-2 wall. Christie goes to exploit it. See if Nathan Dahl can get back. Christie with great driving there. Turns it into a 3-2. Great teamwork. Keith sees it, drops back in a wall. Jordan with another really early screenshot. That time only 3 seconds of possession. as Christie gets the ball, sets a pick. They've got a 3-on-2 here. Keith takes the shot, rebound goes to Nate. Nate able to send it home. This is a great game. It's two very different styles. As Brett quick shots around his longtime Whirlyball teammate Keith. Still able to sneak that quick shot around him. Great wall position. Garth's going to come to wedge. Christie and Keith making sure not to overcommit. Nathan's got some space, but Keith likes that shot. And Red's got a nice high wall here as Brett goes one-on-one with Peters and gets him with a backhand. You can see Brad a little bit deflated that worked so well and Brett made it look so easy. Nathan with some space. Oh, a double rim. Christie noticing that the defense needs help. Keith able to pick up the ball and fix the defense. Yellow trying to exploit it by bringing that wall high. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2. Nathan finds a gap and just able to get it away. Unable to get it close to the target. 10-10 tie game. Less than 5 minutes now in the first half. Nice pass and catch. Full court there from Garth to Jordan. And Raphael, gets blocked by the two tallest defenders on the red team there. Nathan and Keith. Actually, the red team's got some height with Lee Jensen and Brad Peters. They're no slouches either. As Peters able to put in a long shot for 2. Brett muscles it all the way down there to Jordan. Stan likes that gap. Again, 7 seconds of possession in the yellow team shot. Yellow is probably going to be able to get a wall here, a wall outside if Raphael doesn't get picked. And there's a wall, almost a wall inside. Still no wall set really. There's a wall set as Red gets the offensive rebound. Red able to encircle it and send up a high shot. Lee diving back to defense. Nathan telling them that they can just play defense there. Wow, and in the confusion, Brad Peters able to pick up the ball and send it in. Garth a little exasperated there. See Jordan go one-on-one with Keith. Leans back, finds the space, but hits the bottom rim. It's a good decision. Again, Yellow with a very, very quick shot. Red here setting it up. Yellow in a good wall. That wedge is doing great work to be annoying, and the shot right into Garth's scoop. Sent it to Nathan up the middle, who was unable to convert that, but it was a good look. Here's a 3-on-2 for Yellow. 3-on-2 as they try and split the defense. To Raphael, who they left open. Hits that tight angle shot. Jordan able to get back on defense, able to call for a high wall. Red retreated really all the way back there. And Yellow with a nice wall at half court. See if Brad Peters wants to go one-on-one with Garth. He's going to use the time that they have. You can see executing a split the court here. Keith dive bombing in. Christie rotating back. It's a little bit of a modified procedure. 10 seconds left. Brad Peters almost goes with a soft shot. Not his usual shot, but he certainly has that in the arsenal. Let's see where we go from here. Brett to the corner. Tries to bounce around. 4-man wall inside. No wedge. Raphael sees no wedge. Christie coming out to wedge. But Raphael liked it. Took the shot. Did he take the shot or pass to Stan? Stan's got the ball. 7 seconds left. Stan felt the pressure to shoot. Shot it and is in a good defensive position. Yellow's wall is now retreated as Brad Peters with some excellent driving pushed him back. We got a wall inside and a wedge. Keith with a screen shot, looking for something better. But because of that pass and lead coming up, Raphael is going to hurt him here. But fortunately, the entire red team noticed it, and 4 defenders dropped back so as to not be caught on a 2-on-1. Garth with an early shot again for the yellow team. A low shot, it wound up in the scoops of the opponent. Jordan with an offensive rebound to Stan, is wide open. drives. Stan drove way too close to Keith, who got up and was able to block that shot. I think Stan could have shot it a few seconds earlier when he had a weld of distance. I don't know how much Stan has played with Keith to know that Keith is a tall defender. Christie sends in a shot, and here we are in the last minute of the first half. This really even game. Garth with a quick shot from Yellow, so quick that they didn't even reset the clock. They're going to call this 30 seconds, and it's going to be confusion. And in fact, no confusion, but they did call 30 seconds. I think it was quick. This could be the last possession. Red team is up. This is a best shot scenario, but Nathan liked that shot and he took it, giving the other team an opportunity to score. If it were me, I'd have taken it to the very last second because you're up by 2. And Jordan working for it. 7 seconds left. Dishes it off. Stan 3, 2, 1. No chance. No chance. Brett holds it too long, I think. But maybe it would have counted. Maybe there was a chance. Maybe I'm too cynical and pessimistic. But the first half ends. A great first half. Very competitive. 14-12. Truly excellent. And as these cars switch into the second half, my biggest observation is that the now red team, with Brett and Garth and Jordan and even Raphael, have been taking really quick shots early in the possession, and the yellow team has been doing a good job of using the entire clock to break down the defensive wall. Wow, Lee with a statement opening. So of course that means nothing. He's just passing the ball back to the red team, but he hit a 3. Not to be outdone, Raphael hits a long 2 as the posturing at half begins. All right. And we begin with a turnover. Brad Peters bringing the ball up to Keith. Red's got a nice wall here. Stan is a little bit leaky in the wall. Lee trying to exploit it, but Brett helps him fix it. Now we come out to pinch. But great shot there by Keith, able to send that home. So the red team launched early, a little bit of a double floater or some kind of strategy there in that play. Jordan here with a screenshot over Brad Peters. Had lots of time to eye it up. Very static play, which works in Seattle. Cross-court bounce pass to Keith, who handles it, drives in the key and lays it in. Oh, but it didn't go. My mistake. He bricked the layup. Yellow picks up the offensive rebound and unable to convert as Red picks it up out of the corner. It remains 16-12. Keith again breaking a layup. That one was more contested with Brett having a scoop in his face. Interesting defense from Red here. Garth able to fight, getting that offensive rebound and dunking it in traffic in the key over 2 very tall defenders. Wow, Raphael with a no-look block as Christie tried to pass it to Brad Peters. Raphael in just a great position and that instinct to keep that scoop up on defense. Jordan looked like that was a half backboard pass to Garth, who was sneaking in underneath, but it happened to hit the target. And a shot's a shot. This is now a tie game with that 16-16 as Keith gets some space on Brett, but he didn't like it. Stan directing some traffic as Lee unable to pick up the ball. Goes back and gets it. Sends it over to Christie, who's got a screenshot, but they also have a 3-on-2 if Lee doesn't go back on defense. Christie able to convert. Red's got a 2-on-1, but they inexplicably throw the ball to the goalie, who turns it around, and there's a layup again that Keith is unable to convert. Lee able to pick up the rebound. Another shot and another ball skittering around. The ball is loose, and the teams have just noticed. With 15 seconds left of possession, as they get the ball almost to half court. There's 10 seconds left, and they just crossed half court. 5. Fortunately, this team likes to shoot quick. In this case, at the very last second, and it doesn't go, they have a pretty good defensive position. It'll should be able to develop that into a wall. Actually, if Lee goes, they might get stuck here. Yeah, there it is. Nathan and Lee, good communication. Turn that weak wall, that 2-2 play, into a 3-on-2. But the ball goes a little bit too far. Jordan able to pick it up and end the possession. Stan coming in hot. Great position, great way to drive there to isolate Nathan out of the play. Force him to be wedged. Brad Peters came back as they're double wedging now. Red not able to hold a wall, so Yellow looks like they gave up on the floater position. Brad able to convert a layup. And Yellow able to get a wall inside. Raphael just unable to convert that. Hit the inside of the rim. Net a swinging, but that didn't, not enough. Christie in a great position there. As always. A nice contested pass where Red stole it from themselves. Brett puts up a long 3 from the goalie position. It doesn't go. There's still the Yellow team up by 6. Brad architecting a 3-on-2 here. And they've got it with Lee holding Garth out and Nathan Dahl able to convert. Cross body from the lefty. Red's got a 3-on-2, the revenge layup. Raphael set the pick to keep it a 3-on-2, but Brad Peters able to get inside as no one picked him. And Garth liked the matchup with Christie, and he also just missed. And again, Christie in a great position as always. Here the red team's defense is a little bit beat. They're going to need somebody to go back. Yellow's got a 2-on-1. Red didn't shoot and didn't fix the defense. Kind of the worst of all worlds there. But Yellow, Lee couldn't catch that ball. It was just over his scoop. I think he thought his scoop was higher than it was. Crisis averted for Red as they pick up the ball and may have a 3-on-2 going the other way. And Stan with a aggressive, tight angle shot early in the position. See that grin over Brad Peters. He loves it. Red still down by 6. Lee shoots a forehand around Jordan from a tight angle, but it doesn't go. Red picks it up. They got 2 almost inside. Brad defending the pass and the player. Stan goes nose to nose with Brad and was feeling the confidence of that last angle shot. As the ball goes down to Lee, who tries to set a pick here. Raphael doing great work on that car to prevent the 3-on-2. No real defined wall here from Red. Still playing a 2-2. Yellow has a 3-on-2 still if they want it. Nathan liked the shot. Didn't want to overcommit. Keith was trapped outside a stand. Couldn't rotate around to pick up Brett. It gave a brief period of Brad Peters having to do a 2-on-1. And Brett was able to snuff that out. Yellow having difficulty figuring out positions and rotations here. As Red coming alive. Previously kind of flawless cerebral play from the Yellow team has devolved a little bit. So a bit of confusion. As Raphael's going to put this up real quick. Yeah, yellow's kind of falling apart here. Maybe it's a little bit of car disparity. Maybe they're, I don't know, a little bit of boogeyman. They kind of see a shadow or something. They change the way they play. It's a little bit more lunging, a little bit less defensive position. The red team is also taking advantage of them going 4 up more often. That's probably a big factor. The cars are different. Man, red came back and closed that gap real quick. Yellow's going to need to make an adjustment here. Christie directing traffic is a good idea, but she just asked Lee to go forward and Lee didn't see it. Brad Peters pushing Brett out of the goalie position and taking a layup. So Yellow with, I think Christie's been talking a lot back there, in a much better defensive position here. Nathan in a better position there. Raphael forcing that a little bit, and the shot doesn't go. Red unable to convert. But Red has this great high wall. Brad Peters is collapsing it a little bit, taking Garth for a ride to the corner. That creates space. Brad's inside. Garth able to get the rebound off the backboard shot pass. Jordan putting a move on Keith. Using Keith's momentum against him. Enjoying that Whirlyball no-touch judo that just happened. Christie puts up a backboard pass shot to Keith. He tries to send it up the middle to Brad Peters while they had the 3-on-2. Ball didn't get there and was deflected into the corner as Garth is able to pick it up. And Stan's going to be in here for a layup. Backboard shot pass to Stan, who's unable to get it. But Jordan picks up the rebound again. And third time's the charm as Jordan sends up a pass. You can see Red's got this fun defensive strategy here. Actually, it's Yellow's offensive strategy too. They've got a guy pinned in the corner, and then Red has got a guy who's got a guy pinned in the corner. The candy cane striped wall back there. Nathan uses it all as a screen and takes a long 2. It doesn't go. Nice camera work to get those angles. We see Stan able to pick it up for a turnover. Garth had a screenshot there. Stan liked that position. There was no screenshot. Yellow won a 2-2 and Stan shot in the gap in the wedges. High wall for Red, but Brad Peters thought he had a dunk over Brett. Dissatisfied that he wasn't able to convert that. Garth throwing to Raphael. And I will still call that a safe pass because no one else could have gotten that ball. It's a good spot to miss if you have to miss. Three seconds left. Let's see if Brett puts up a long 3. He does. It doesn't go. Stan puts the ball down so as to avoid any delay of game. 2-point game here with 4 minutes to go as Nathan Dahl puts up a quick shot. Red's got him a 2-on-1 unless they collapse here. And Lee Jensen able to get inside. Stan tries to put up a shot while he still had some space. Doesn't go. Red up by 2 as Lee sends the ball up to Brad Peters in a very leaky wall. Red trying to power block through the goalie. In fact, he does. Looks up the clock to see how much key time he has left. And finishes with 1 second left in the key. To tie the game 28-28. Garth likes the screenshot. Wow, just misses. I like the patience he showed there. Nice high wall by Red. Garth able to fight off of this. Brad Peters so good at setting these offensive picks. Creating the 3-on-2. Keith sending a pass off the wall. They still have a 3-on-2. Brad Peters, who architected that 3-on-2, able to convert it. Don't know why Yellow has an odd number of points. But my microphone fell off. And I don't know how long that's been on the floor. We're going to find out in post. But just in case you haven't been able to hear me, I'm back and we got a great game. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Nice ball movement and the 3-on-2. Christie was open from a tight angle. It doesn't go. Red's in a good defensive position here. You can see pushing the wall out. Nice rotation here by Yellow, and a big long shot by Yellow to give him 3. Nice long 3 there. Or maybe it was a 2 and they fixed the score from before. 4-point game. 2 minutes to go. Yellow in the lead. It's been a tight game all night. Christie turning in there. That might become a 3-on-2. Brad's in the middle. Oh, Jordan got all of that one, it looked like. As Red's got a 2-on-1 that Keith is going to try and interfere with. Gar still kind of forced it. Jordan was coming up for the 3-on-2 right up the middle. A little bit of patience there would have paid off, probably. It's tough to say. If you're open, you got to shoot it on those, but... Oh, how did Brad get so open so quickly? Yeah. What may have been a helpful bump went disastrous. 6 minutes left, 1 minute to go. I'm sorry, 1 minute left and 6-point differential. That layup ended the game. As Nathan just misses a 3. As the game is already iced. Well, maybe not officially. They get it 2 threes. Let's see. All right. So now, officially, mathematically, at 30 seconds, the yellow team has full control of this game. What a great inaugural game for these two teams in this mixed league season. As we officially enter garbage time, so much garbage that Keith has jumped out of the car and left the court, which I think they gave, I don't know if they gave any points for it. Looks like they did. 3 points. Probably for extension and seatbelt or something. Congratulations to all. Thanks to our camera operators and our technical director. This has been a Whirlyball Media production. And we hope to see you next week for another great game coming to you from the Seattle Whirlyball Center. Thank you and good night.